The ANC's provincial task team in KwaZulu-Natal is briefing the media after a recent meeting on a program of action, as well as their priorities. Let's just listen into that.
Structures of the GPU. All what we're asking that those structures of the GPU have to take root. We have the so-called Daily Management Committee, which is meant to be dealing with the issues on a day-to-day basis. So we are actually going to be urging our partners in the GPU that we formalize those structures. The second is the Political Oversight Council, which is the main structure that is managing how we manage the GPU. And again, we want to ensure that there's an urgent meeting of the GPU partners so that we can be able to sit down, refine areas of rough edges that we are coming across. But the third part is that we are re-looking at our dispute resolutions mechanism and looking at what we can do to ensure that where there are gray areas that arise from time to time, we've got the mechanism to be able to deal with those areas. But this does not mean that the ANC is second-guessing its position in the GPU. Our position is very firm as the ANC, and it is a position that we are in the GPU with the other parties, and we are paying respect to those parties. We equally expect those parties to pay respect to the ANC, and that none amongst our partners in the GPU can use the GPU against one another and weaponize the position they hold. Hence, therefore, it will not be acceptable to the ANC to have any of the MECs who would weaponize a position that they occupy because of the ANC as well, amongst others. So the ANC is very clear on that, but those are matters that we think we need to iron out as partners in the GPU.
Thank you, Babandiema. I know that there will be follow-ups, but let me take the second set of hands and then we'll come back for follow-ups. Yes, yes. Then you're number 2. You're number 3. You'll be the 4th one. Then we'll come back for follow-ups. Thank you. You may proceed.
From Newsroom Africa. I just wanted you to expand on this issue with the GPU, where we are seeing a war of words now between the ANC Youth League and a member of the DA being Francois Rogers. And in your statement, you just read something very short about how you feel about what's currently happening. But essentially, what came out of whatever meeting that Rogers was at over the weekend in Kokstad was that he would be placing the Department of Transport under administration because of some irregularities that were picked up within the Scholar Transport bidding process. Now, have you looked at those allegations that he's put forward, and what are the discussions around that? And mind you, this is not the first time where we see MECs who are from the ANC and their departments have come in the spotlight with regards to irregularities within the department. So your response to this?
Thank you. Yes.
From the SABC. My question is more or less the same as my colleague Unobuhle. It is with regards to the ANC run departments that have currently come under fire. Has the ANC or is the ANC investigating all these allegations that are coming up of irregularities and the so-called fraud? And the second one is just a confirmation. You said that there are processes, you're finalizing processes to appoint a new mayor at Impende. Now, there are rumors, I just wanted to confirm the rumors, if this new mayor is Russell Mvubu.
At number 3.
Thank you. My name is Sandile Mota. I report for the Mail and Guardian. Just a quick one on the upcoming regional conferences, elective conferences. There was a notion among certain regions that perhaps it would have been better for certain conferences not to be held, specifically because of what happened during the 2024 general elections. where obviously the ANC suffered a heavy blow, electoral blow in these particular regions. Are you getting that sense from some of the branches of some of the regions that perhaps let's not hold these conferences because it might divide the ANC ahead of these crucial elections in 2026? The second question is almost interrelated to what my colleagues have already asked. Recently, the Minister of Finance issued an instruction to the provincial MEC for Finance, ordering him to submit municipalities that were not doing well in terms of performance. Of course, those municipalities are being considered for sanctioning. Has that come to the party, and what does the ANC respond in as far as that is concerned?
Number 4.
Kodwa lo masipala impande kwaDukuza isemkhanya kude umuntu obukela kude uzobona sengazuthi ANC kudula inyawo lapho kwaZulu lembange khona labo masipala impande kwaDukuza sekunesikhathi eside azikho iminyaka laphana umkhanya kude sekunesikhathi eside umasipala ama-ofisi kamasipala elokhunjani evaliwe ungakhona i-ANC kuphi ngampela kwenzayo akhona ama-timelines mhlawumbe akhona ukuthi ilokhunjana kube ne-resolution nini labo masipala kubathatha.
Okay, no, thank you, Madam DM. I had said that we'll take the second set of hands. After second set of hands, we'll then take follow-ups. It was basic.
No,
okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll be the first one in the next set of hands. You are number 1. In fact, let me just take those hands. You are number 2. Even follow-ups.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. So those are the last 2 hands. Or you're still coming back for follow-up?
I will.
Okay. Thank you. Let's have That's fine. Let's just deal with what we have now. Then we'll see whether we do that. Number 1. And this is not a response.
That's fine. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start with the question that was raised, which is referred to, is paraphrased as the war of words between the ANC Youth League and the MEC of Finance in the province, Mr. Francois Rogers. Look, I think the first thing that we should be referring to, people are actually running a clip which was about the issue of the budget. It is now common cause that the budget was passed. Now, of course, the ANC Youth League is an organization of young people that is vibrant, that is always will actually pick on issues and raise its issues. But what has been the situation is that a budget in this province was passed. Now, I think we should not have the scaremonger tactics being brought to try and sanitize what's not supposed to be sanitized. We can't be sidetracked. And we refuse as the ANC to be sidetracked. So that issue is, in fact, a non-issue, because the issue that was raised by the ANC Youth League was overtaken by time because the budget was passed and the ANC voted for the budget. Remember, the numbers are so tight in the legislature. You needed to have 4-1, and you got that 4-1, and you passed the budget. So what is the fuss about that? Let us not be sidetracked, and we will refuse to be sidetracked. But let's come back to what is the posture of the MEC, and what are we taking? Anyone who have listened to that clip, you don't have to be a friend of the ANC, an ally of the ANC. An MEC who says he does nothing. And I'm saying it in paraphrasing. He does not deliver houses. He does not deliver infrastructure. He does not actually look at any other thing that takes services to the people of this province. His is to look for the bank accounts of the province. Now he then says he's going to be using power to frustrate those who really must deliver. And you are delivering on the basis of a highly constrained fiscal framework. Highly constrained. Now, you are telling your own party that you already have placed a Department of Education. And we are simply saying we are accounting to nobody. We are not accounting to the ANC. We are not accounting to the IFP. We are not accounting to the NFP. Yet you are in a government that actually has made you to be MEC through these other parties. No MEC is a freelancer in government. And all MECs have got individual and collective responsibilities. They account to the Executive Council. First and foremost, they account to the Premier, but they also account to the Executive Council. And in a coalition arrangement like the Government of Provincial Unity, you account to each other because you are there because of the others that have given you the power and the strength for you to be there. Now, you can't have 11% and you still claim that that is like you had 50% plus one. Now, our point is, if you have got, because what is this one? Is the political targeting of ANC-run departments. You are actually referring to MECs of ANC, previous MECs of the ANC who are MECs of finance. That you, because you have found power in the law, you must then use that power. And you are actually telling people, you are not even saying, I've now discovered this. You are now going and telling your party that in the next few days, this Department of Transport is the next. It is clear political targeting. Now, if there are issues in any department, we're not averse that Treasury must probe those investigations, those allegations. But you can't probe when you already have a verdict. If you are going to be probed, but you already have a verdict, what the outcome is going to be, the ANC simply says, you are now manipulating and abusing the positions of power that vest in your office. It does not vest within you as an individual. It vests in the office you occupy. So I think we are very clear. If there are any difficulties with any program of government, there has to be a proper investigation like it would be. But you can't go and be able to simply indicate that you are going to be targeting which departments first. The second, we can't generalize and talk about irregularities. Anyone who has...
All right, live visuals there from KwaZulu-Natal, with the ANC Provincial Task Team is currently briefing the media on a number of issues, among those being its participation in the Government of Provincial Unity. Many would have seen reports of 3 MECs deployed from the ANC serving in the KZN Government of Provincial Unity, opting to skip an intergovernmental benchmarking exercise meeting with the Western Cape government. Ellen Windy and his executive were there to exchange governance notes. You would see there on your screen convener Mike Mabuya-Khulu touching on a number of those issues, including the war of words between the ANC Youth League and MEC for Finance Francois Rogers. Mabuya-Khulu saying that the Youth League is a vibrant organization of young people who are entitled to their views. They've raised the issues around budget priorities, but he says nothing more should be made of that one, where some would say it warrants further engagement to even conclude that the GPU is under threat, if you will. So he says, if anything, the ANC is relooking their dispute resolution mechanisms within the GPU, further reaffirming their support of the Government of Provincial Unity.